Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. My name is Ari.
And my name is Thomas from Jakarta.
Today's video is about eating sushi. Making sushi, actually. We're gonna react to a video called Behind the Counter of a Local Japanese Sushi Restaurant. So my first question, do you eat sushi in Indonesia?
We do. Actually, the past couple of years, in Indonesia, like Japanese foods are really popular. If you go to Indonesia, there's a lot of good sushi restaurants.
Is it expensive in Indonesia?
I would say it depends. Depends on like which restaurant you go to. But on the like cheaper side, it's quite similar to Japan. Like if you go to Kura Sushi, Sushiro, it's around the same price. But if you go to a higher end place, it could be like triple or double.
なるほどね. Same in Germany actually. Like if you want really good authentic sushi, you pay a lot of money. Alright, so let's get into the video and let's see how they make sushi here in Japan.
I'm taking you behind the counter at the sushi restaurant just right here, and it's special because it goes back 6 generations. I am super excited
6
to get
generations?
this one started. Let's do it.
Today, I'm taking you behind the counter at Yahata Sushi, the sushi restaurant
Do you know
in
this sushi?
Japan to
No,
first
I've never
create the
been.
Kappamaki sushi, aka cucumber roll. It
So
opened
yeah,
its door-
they apparently invented the
The kappa
kappamaki.
sushi.
Yeah,
The kappamaki.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Actually, that's my dad's favorite sushi.
Really?
Yeah. He would actually like order that every time.
No
he
way.
went
Is it
to,
because he doesn't like raw fish or just because it's like...
That's part of it, and also like he says that cucumber is somewhat refreshing, I guess.
Yeah. That's true. I also like it, but I prefer the fish in actually.
Okay.
I think in a sushi restaurant, I won't order it. But when I go to the supermarket, I'll buy it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
50 years ago, and to this day still commands a strong following for its ultra high quality sushi at reasonable prices. So I wanted to share this Tokyo hidden secret gem with all of you. Good morning. That's the son of the owner. He's been working with his father for the last 6 years, taking in as
family-owned
much experience as
business.
possible, while also working alongside his longtime friend, who he prepares the shop with in the morning. What's that?
それは黒曜石の石といって、この石の成分でこの鮮度を保てるようにしてます。
I see. How long have you been working here?
今年で9年目です。
Oh, and how old are you?
今28です。
They work in a specific area for a long time. Like in Indonesia, from people around me, they don't really like have that much experience in such young age. Like he's 28,
Oh, yeah.
and he already had like 9 years of
That's
experience.
crazy.
That's really impressive.
I agree. Most of the people in their 20s don't have a 10-year
Yeah.
experience. Also, like, some things that I didn't know is about these rocks. The rocks keep the fish fresh? Like, I never heard about that before.
That's
But
new.
Bring sushi.
お客さん座ってネタを見るので、綺麗な仕事をこのネタに対してしてあげるのが大事かなと思うんで。
Cool. Wow, that looks old.
生まれる前の機械です。
It still works, huh?
まだ動いてます。
when you go into, like, a traditional, like, izakaya or something, and then you go inside, it's like, everything is, like, from, I don't know, 40 years ago type thing. They keep on using the same things. It's like technology evolved, but because I think they're so comfortable with working with these machines. If it would be a successful business like this in Germany, I think they would like completely renew the place. You know what I mean?
I remember before I came to Japan, when I asked a lot of people like how would they describe Japan, they would describe it as like modern and traditional at the same time. And this is one of the reasons. Like they told me like one of the like indicator when the restaurant is really good, it's like everything is old, it's really traditional.
Makes sense.
Oh, as a 6th generation, he does feel the weight of continuing on the shop's 150-year legacy, built on the
crazy.
hard work and passion of his father and ancestors. But he embraces the challenge with determination to learn the skills passed down from generation to generation. Still remembering the days his grandfather would lovingly prepare tuna sushi for him every day after elementary school. Even as a young boy, he knew that sushi would forever be a part of his life journey. What's that?
これがいつも使ってるわさびですね。これでいつもわさびを。
Do you like wasabi?
I tried.
Yeah.
But it's not my thing. What about you?
I love it.
You love it.
I do love
How
it.
do you eat wasabi? Do you just like take
Yeah,
some?
I
put it
grab a
in-
chunk. Not too much, especially if it's fresh. There's 2 types of wasabi. Just like we used to grind it. There's the tube wasabi,
Ah,
And
yeah.
then there's this one. This one is much more flavorful. The other one is just like super spicy. So I take a chunk, I put a little bit on the sushi, and then I eat it. But you know what I think? In the Kaiten sushi restaurant, there's like hot water, right?
Yep.
I always think like, why is there not also a cold water option?
Ah.
Like in some of them, I have to like stand up, go and get it. If you own sushi though, put in a cold water tap next to the table. That would be great. Nonetheless, free tea is cool anyway.
Yeah. My parents, or like the older generation in Indonesia, they would think that drinking cold water is bad for your health. Yeah. And because I've lived in Japan for like the past 2 years, every time I would tell them, because they always have this image in their head that Japanese people are super healthy. They live for a long year, right?
Yes,
like maybe
yes.
100. So I always told them like, in Japan, people serve cold water. So it's okay. It's proven by Japanese people.
Yeah, true. We got the
Nice,
fish,
the
huh?
fish delivery is here.
Oh, and another thing, in Japan, everything is really fresh. Like, they brought it in every day.
Every day.
So it's really surprising as
Yeah.
well. Because in Indonesia, I don't think that's the thing. Sometimes it's not as fresh as in Japan. Like, where in Japan, they bring the ingredients every day.
Every day.
And wow, it looks extremely fresh.
これまだ生きてます仮死状態まだ細胞はまだ生きてます頭を落として締めてるんです
The fishmonger uses an age technique called ikejime, which originated in Japan. It's performed just before delivering, which maintains its freshness. Now, the anago is cooked in a sweet and salty tare sauce, which results in a juicy and airy texture, let alone creating a delicious aroma in the air. Now, the son prepares the rice, a critical component of any sushi. The shop goes to extra length to use a chemical-free organic koshikari rice.
Is sushi rice and Japanese rice in general the same thing?
I don't know.
Because like when I first came to Japan from Indonesia, I couldn't really feel the difference between Indonesian rice and Japanese rice, right? 2 days ago, I just came back to Japan after my holiday in Indonesia, right? When I came back to Indonesia and I eat the rice, it's really different. Like it's long, it's skinny, like the shape of the grain.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like in Japan, it's really full. Like
It's almost round,
yeah,
right?
it's almost round. It's really tasty.
True.
tasty.
I know that when they use the rice for sushi, the vinegar rice
Oh, yeah,
is like, right?
yeah.
But I don't know if the sushi grains are different. Guys, let us know in the comments. Is it the same rice you eat every day? Are you using that for sushi as well?
Not often that a sushi shop will produce their own rice, but this family places great emphasis on continuing the traditions of their ancestors. Hello, good morning. That's the owner,
that's the-
Yasui-san.
The owner?
Hi,
the
so
owner.
how long have you been working here?
ここですか
Yeah.
はいですね私は24歳の時にここに来ましたからまあ32年ぐらいですか
Wow, so
It's almost my
long.
age.
So what's important when
Really?
making
Yeah, I'm
sushi?
30,
心を
so
込めて
that's...
握ることですね
I thought you were like
Great answer.
54 I was surprised.
Tuna.
No!
Doesn't get any fresher than that.
Oh, that's my favorite. I love tuna.
What are you gonna do with that?
これは血合いなので生では使わないんですけど山椒で煮上げたりとかしぐれ
You
煮
know, the salmon in Indonesia are really good. Like it's quite similar to Japan's quality.
Wow.
But like for other than salmon, I think it's not that great. I feel like in Japan, everything is great.
Yeah, you have a good point. I ate tuna in Germany, and I was like, ew. Why is tuna sushi so popular?
Yeah.
And then I came to Japan, tried tuna. I was a little scared actually. And then I tried tuna, I was like, whoa.
Right.
That's
It's
a
really
different experience, yes.
It's really, really different.
They're already waiting. I
people are
mean,
waiting.
yeah.
お待たせしましたどうぞ
Yay, the store is finally open.
ご飯3つです
The seats quickly fill, so the chef must swiftly match the pace to keep up with the customer orders.
お願いします天
はい
Got that. There goes the wasabi.
Oh, you know what? In Indonesia, did you see like the roll just
Yeah.
now? Some sushi restaurant, like they made it so that the rice is on the bottom part. So like just now we saw like it's seaweed, rice, cucumber, and then roll.
Yeah.
right? In Indonesia, it's rice, seaweed, cucumber. and then
No
roll.
way.
So the
Ah.
rice is like
Outside. Inside out, I think they call that.
Oh, they call it.
They call it inside out
okay.
roll, yeah. But that's like something Japanese do. But then oishi guys, I think also California roll and these stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
they're really good.
That's true.
I think people in Japan would say, yeah, that's not really sushi. But I think at least it's the cousin of sushi or
That's
something.
true.
It's their relatives, Oishio.
お待ちどうさまでした。はい、ごめんください。
One of the significant challenges was during the war when sushi was banned altogether by the Japanese government as food supplies were scarce. However, in the post-war era, despite the trying time, Yasui-san's father, the fourth generation, invented the now beloved kappamaki sushi, cucumber rolls, as
That's
an alternative
crazy.
to fish, which would ultimately spread in popularity throughout the world. By the way, is there anything we should know when eating sushi?
私たちがこう握って出しますよね。そしたらもうすぐに食べてください。握りたて出来たてのお寿司はすごく美味しいです。
And what's the best way to eat sushi?
食べてる時におすすめというかこうした方がいいですよっていうものはあります。
Okay, so flip over the nigiri, dip the fish side, and then eat. Got it. He says that taking the fish apart to dip it into the soy sauce or placing the gari ginger in the soy sauce aren't recommended ways to eat. He also says that wearing perfume is frowned upon as it disturbs the delicate sense of the cuisine.
Interesting.
Is it okay, to
there's a
ask for
few
more-
things he said actually I want to talk about. So first of all, well, the way to eat the sushi, right? Actually, before I came to Japan, I was watching YouTube videos of like how to eat sushi correctly. Like I knew that you flip it and then your fish only touches the soy sauce.
Okay.
That's the best way to eat it. Nonetheless, it was so difficult for me to flip it, without like
okay.
destroying it. But he mentioned perfume.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
About perfume?
Like perfume in a restaurant. Do you understand? Like, yeah, it's too much to wear perfume.
I think I've heard about this rule to not wear perfume when you go to a restaurant, but I've never heard about that back in Indonesia.
Yeah, same. In
Yeah,
Germany,
I know.
people wear perfume as part of their. It's part of the outfit almost.
Yeah, I agree. At least in Indonesia, like when people go to restaurants, sometimes it's because they're celebrating like their anniversary or like their birthday, and they want to like smell good, to be good. So they always wear.
It's
perfume,
true.
I think.
I think in Japan, people are very sensitive to like flavors and smell, probably. So I learned actually to like before in Germany it was like. Now in Japan it's like 1 and 2. Small sprays because like you don't want to bother people. I think they call it like smell harassment or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I understand. I think in a sushi restaurant, it's about the delicate flavor, so you shouldn't be. I don't know. You shouldn't bother people with your perfume. kind of.
And also like one of the things that caught my my
Attention.
Attention.
Hey.
That's the word that caught my attention is he mentioned to eat the sushi right after, right?
True.
So in my family, we have the custom to wait for all of the order to came first.
Oh,
And then we
really?
eat together.
Magic.
Yeah, sometimes we do that. But I'm Chinese Indonesian, so
Yeah.
it might not apply to everyone. I'm not sure. But so sometimes we wait for all of the order of the food came and then we eat. Sometimes some food that came in first, it's already cold and everything. So,
I see. Interesting. I think I get why, because you want to start when the table is full.
Yeah, kind of.
At the same time, I think you couldn't hold me back. Actually, I would be like, eating it right away.
基本的にお寿司はわさびが入るものです。できたら、わさびはもうなくてそのまま醤油につけて食べてもらうのが一番いいと思います。
What if I really love wasabi?
あ、その時は言ってください。もちろん好きなように食べるのが一番その人にとって美味しいわけですから。
Okay, what about mixing wasabi and soy
あ
sauce?
んまり綺麗じゃないですね。
Ah,
You know
good
what?
to know.
Like a lot of people do that in Indonesia.
Yeah, a lot of
They
people do
mix
that.
them. Like the soy sauce, wasabi, and like the chili powder.
Yep.
They mix them all.
Yep, that's what they do in Germany too, actually. So that was a very interesting experience to watch that. Knowing that kappa maki comes from that restaurant is actually also kind of crazy. I really want to check it out, actually. It's not that far from where we are right now. It's in Tokyo, close to Waseda University.
Close to my uni.
That's his uni, actually, yeah. I'm hungry to eat some sushi right now, actually.
Me too. It's
Yeah.
been a long time actually for me.
Is there any one of you working as a sushi chef, actually? What's your favorite sushi? Let us know in the comments down below. Let us know which video we should watch next. And if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell button. Remember, we're LanCul Kaiwa, so you can meet us in person, actually. You
Yes.
can have conversations with us. Real English and real situations from people that, all around the world. So thank you very much, guys. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Some sushi restaurant, like they made it so that the rice is on the bottom part. So like just now we saw like it's seaweed, rice, cucumber, and then roll.
Yeah.
Like, in Indonesia it's rice, seaweed, cucumber. and then
No
roll.
way.
So the
Ah.
rice is like
Outside.
outside.